Taurus, 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 my loves. I don't know what happened to your video. I really don't. Well, I know it didn't post on YouTube, and so I know it posted on Facebook, but I'm gonna redo it for YouTube. And then I got delete happy and deleted it because I was like, I did it at the beginning and it posted and everything was great and it didn't post. I'm having an issue with that with at least one video a month with YouTube. So I need to be a little bit more careful when I delete. So I'm so sorry. I apologize. If you've already seen it on Facebook, and then this is just going to be an extra bonus because I'm just going to redo it again. Now, Taurus, to recap, in the first video, it was literally the message was about um, rising to the top, but having people that were kind of dragging you down or holding on to your coattails. So it was literally watching your crew, your circle, the people that your clique, the people that you run with, because you had some people in there that were not supporting your growth. They weren't supporting the direction that you were going. Some of you have some really big opportunities that are going to be coming in, and you're going to have some friends and family that are not going to want to see you do that. There's also relocation, and that's been showing in your readings for about a couple of years now. So for a few of you, if you've been kind of holding off, and I know COVID kind of threw monkey wrenches into a lot of people's plans, it looks like that you're still on that journey of spirit saying, look, we're going to move you out of this environment because what you need is somewhere else, a different city, a different state, possibly a different country. So I feel for some of you, you're definitely going to have some major moves that are going to be coming in, Taurus. Let's see what else, because I can't really remember. Once I kind of do the readings, I kind of let it go. I feel for some, you definitely have new beginnings that are coming in and a lot of travel. If you haven't planned on it, I know a lot of things are opening back up this year. So some of you are going to be connecting with friends, family. Maybe this is even a job. But I get a lot of travel that is going to be coming in this year. So be prepared for that. If you don't have a passport or you haven't renewed your passport, I would say maybe go ahead and do it if you know that you have family in other countries or possibly jobs in other countries, just so that you can get past the COVID delays with all that. So travel for sure. Some of you, this is road trips. You could be getting in the car and just moving to a different city or going to visit someone in a different city. But I do feel there's a lot of juggling, whether this is juggling jobs, opportunities. Some of you, I'm getting like pop-up shops. So you may be going from city to city, showcasing your skills, your talents, your products. For a few of you, you may have your own job that is a 9 to 5, but you're doing a little side hustle or something to bring in money. So I feel like a lot of money coming in from multiple streams of income. So for a few of you, you may have multiple businesses or you may have multiple endeavors that you're working on this year. You're going to be overwhelmed. Please make sure you take care of your health because I feel like there's a lot of energy where somebody's just, piling up their plate. They're just putting, and we've been seeing this a lot of you guys reading, so it could be a particular message for one person. But I feel like there's going to be something that is going to be coming in that literally you're gonna struggle with it. You're gonna struggle with the energy of it. So you may have something that is really lucrative and it's going, and then it's like I'm gonna add this thing to it, and that other thing ends up being a little bit more trouble or a little bit more work. Taurus. But I do feel like your roads are opening. Like you have some things that are really gonna start coming in. Be careful if you are an entrepreneur that you're not under um, selling your business or your products. Some of you have money sitting in front of you. You are sitting on top of money, but you may be, I got this idea and I want to do this and then I want to add that. It's almost like somebody who has, a candle line and they have 30 different candles. And at some point, people are overwhelmed with trying to buy. Like, okay, what do we need? So for a few of you, you may want to downsize that instead of having 30 candles, drop it down to 15 and get something that your demographics people want. Because I'm feeling like there's somebody that is like, I can do this, I can do that, and then we can sprinkle this, and that comes in, and it looks like it's a little bit overkill, not only for you, but also to your clientele. Let's see. Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. Some of you may even be finding yourselves defending yourselves with people. Like, they're saying this skull, you're charging too much for it, and you're like, well, it's worth $40. Some of you may be dealing with this with a project at corporate, in a corporate job where, you know, your manager is saying you could do better, but you're like, but I'm only getting paid to do this. Be careful of people that are trying to manipulate you. And like I said at the beginning, slow you down or ride your coattails, because I feel for some of you, you're very talented, you're very skilled, but you're not making the money that you need to. It could be the way that you're marketing yourself, but it also could be the way that other people are marketing you or perceiving you. So if you are working, be, you know, mindful of supervisors or people that are kind of like dropping work off at your desk and saying, okay, you can do it, but you're not getting any type of pay that is reflecting that. I definitely get defending why you're living your life the way you're living it. Some people may even be asking you, why aren't you doing more? Um, I do know we had air sign that showed up in the last reading. This could be Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. Um, you could be dealing with someone that could be a little bit shady. They could be talking behind your back. This could be somebody that has their hands out, like, help me, let's work together. But then when it comes down to it, you're the one that ends up doing all the work. You may be dealing with people like this. If this is not air, you could be dealing with someone where it's like, okay, you know, I need this order, you know, can you go ahead and give it to me really, really quickly? And then when they present it, they're presenting it like they did it. So be careful of people using you for your skills or your talents, but they're not giving you any type of credit or monetary value with that. Taurus, 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 Taurus. I do feel like you guys are planting, I don't know what's going on with the lights. I do feel like some of you are planting really good seed and there's a harvest that's coming. It may be slower than what you want, Taurus, but I feel like it is coming. I think the thing is, really don't undersell yourself. Don't sell yourself short. Don't give up anything. And don't I want to say speak your business or your ideas with other people, because for some of you, you got some people around you that are using your ideas so that it can benefit themselves. And that message just keeps coming and coming. So I feel like there could be some betrayal where you may end up walking away from someone because you realize that they really know they don't have your back. They're not there for you. Whether this is a friend, a coworker, or a family member, for a few of you, this might even be a spouse where you feel like you're not even supporting me. You're not giving me what I need. This is a general read. Now, this could be vice versa. But I feel for some of you, you got to be really careful with manipulators around you this month. Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. All right. Some of you may be dealing with some spell work too. You know, cleanse, do your reversals if you feel like you need to. But I feel like for a few of you, if you practice, you could be dealing with people that may be practicing. Be careful that you're not partnering up with somebody and you're asking them to do work for you and you're giving them personal concerns, because I feel some of you are going to get bit by this person in the end. You may be working with someone that is really not forthcoming or honest with the way that they do things. And it may come back and bite you in the ass later, Taurus. All right, so we have 4 of Blades. We have 10 of Blades, that betrayal. We have 6 of Wands, victory. 4 of Wands, looks like you have a move. We have 2 of Pentacles, juggling. Knight of Coins. Some of you got a little side gig that's going on. The Judgment card. Somebody may have something to say about what you're doing. 8 of Blades. Don't let them get in your head. That's self-imposed bondage, fears. I can't do it. The Strength card. Let's see. You're kicking it through. 5 of Coins. You got money coming in, but maybe not the money that you want to come in. The Hermit is literally taking a step back and seeing how I can do something better or make it flow a little bit better. How can I open things up? 3 of Wands, making long-term commitments, signing something that is giving you some type of longevity, but maybe you're taking a step back to see if this is what you really want. The Sun card looks like it is. Let's see. 2 of Wands, putting yourself out there a little bit more. Queen of Coins, this is about focusing on your money. There could be something with publicity, notoriety, putting yourself out there that brings in more money. And then we have the Travel card. And we have job offers and opportunity that is going to be coming in, and the Chariot card moving forward. Taurus. This is a good read. It's not so different from the first one, because it looks like you had opportunities coming in. You had money opportunities or things that may take you out, because we got the travel card. We got either making money, traveling. Some of you could be truck drivers, flight attendants, pilots, Uber, Lyft drivers. This may even be your pop-up shops. We got somebody that's selling vegetables, but maybe she's going from place to place. Whatever it is, it looks like people are knowing who you are. There's something about putting your name out there. Now you're being watched, Taurus. You're being watched, and you may have some people that have some judgment that is coming your way. For some of you, you might even be dealing with a little bit of spell work that's coming your way. So I will say be careful of, the people that you put in your clique around you. Also be careful of people that you just add on social media. Like, maybe you don't have any friends in common, or you don't really know this person and you're trying to build up your following, but not everybody is going to be a productive follower or someone who wants to see you grow. There are a lot of people that follow your shit just to watch you fall. So be careful of who you're adding. Now, for some of you, you could be exhausted. Maybe you're working a lot. I felt something with being overwhelmed, piling your plate. This could be like, I need to take a vacation. Some of you may just be coming back from some type of trip or vacation. You had to catch your breath. For a few of my friends, I know when we had to freeze, they went out of town. So some of you may be like, okay, I've dealt with something where it was overwhelming. I'm tired. Maybe I need to catch up on some rest. So I'm going to take a little time away. A few of you, this could be a spiritual journey, but I definitely feel something that is coming through that actually kind of takes something off your shoulders, makes you feel a little bit lighter. And maybe you need it because you got something good that's coming in, and it may be something that requires you to really move and put a lot of effort into it. So take this break. If spirit brings it to you and you're able to get 2 or 3 days off, or a week, for some of you, even a month. If you've been let go from a job, then take that time, rest, catch your breath, because it looks like you have something new coming in. Now, we do have betrayal. Like I told you, some of you are going to be dealing with an energy of people that may not be for you. The camera is on this person, so more than likely you know this person. Betrayal tends to come from people that we know. So for a few of you, you're dealing with an energy of someone that's stabbing you in the back, and this could be somebody really close to you. Now, the victory card coming afterward is showing that regardless, you're going to get back up. The strength card is underneath this, which means that you may be a little disappointed. Your feelings may be a little bit hurt. You may even be a little bit frustrated with this person. But some of you are going to go ahead and move forward. That means that whatever this backstabbing is, whatever this betrayal is, it's not going to stop you. It may slow you down a little bit because we got somebody in the wheelchair. Let me see. Let me get the right card. She's still rolling though. So for a few of you, you may have someone that comes in and does something dirty to you. The victory card, though, I feel like it's giving you the upper hand. I don't feel like it's giving them the upper hand. They may feel like it, but remember, the cameras are staring right at them. So a lot of you may know who this person is. You may even have words with this person, or whatever they did, it looks like they're getting caught. And that's why you have victory, because the camera is looking right at their faces. So some of you may be looking at someone and saying, I know what you did. I know how you planted it. I know what you was trying to do. You may think you won, and let them think that they did. You don't have to go up there and tell them, "Oh, you didn't." The divinity diva said, "I got victory" or whatever. No, let the motherfuckers think that they won. Let them think that they got the better of you, and then come in. It's like, I don't know if y'all have ever run track, but I used to run track in high school, and I was always the slowest one because I used to run hurdles, and it was just like, oh my God, I got to get over these goddamn hurdles. One particular time, and it didn't happen often, I got a second win. And she was up there showboating and turning around and, doing a little victory sign or whatever. And my right leg extended just the right way, hit that hurdle, cleared it. In some kind of way, I got a couple of steps ahead of her, and I won. I got my victory. She didn't even see it coming. She didn't even see it coming because she was cheering. She was like, that girl back there, she dying. She can't breathe. She can't even get over that hurdle. Man, the spirits must have came through and lifted me up because I sure did. And I got my victory. She didn't have anything to say at the end of it because, she was up there, number one, I'm number one, I'm number one, whatever. No, you was number two because I was number one. So some of you are going to be doing that energy. You're going to be doing that energy. You thought you had me, but you didn't have me. So be prepared. Pay attention to the people around you. If it doesn't feel right, if you get bad vibes around people, you got to start looking at them a little bit more closely. Now, we do have with the Four of Wands building a foundation, but every time I see the Four of Wands, for me, it's a new move. Some of you could be looking at a different apartment, you could be looking at a different home. A few of you may even be relocating to a different city. You could be relocating to a different state or a different country. A few of you may even be proposing and moving in with someone. So there is going to be something that comes in that opens up new opportunities for you. For some, this is maybe even expansion of a business. Maybe you looked at certain things and there's a brick and mortar that you want and it's finally open. Whatever it is, I feel like there's partnerships that come in and put you in the limelight, whether this is getting married and having everybody serenade you and dancing at the wedding. Some of you could be starting a home-based business or expanding your business with a partner, but it is showing some type of recognition that's coming your way and building a foundation with this person. Now, some of you may be working another job while you're trying to do this, or this may even be, part of your job, and you're doing a side hustle to bring in some more money, because we got somebody that's juggling. And then when we look at the Knight of Coins, he's doing a job and his face is all screwed up because it's like, I'm not making enough money at this. Some of you may be juggling more than one job or opportunity because you're not making the money that you want to make. I will say sometimes we do have to sacrifice to build up on something. And I feel like whatever it is, you're building up to this Queen of Coins. Whether you're a male or a female, we have somebody that is making coins, big coins. They literally are building themselves up, building their business up, building their skills up so that they can bring in more money. So if you feel yourself caught in this energy where you're just taking a job or working a job or something just to bring in some money, don't get stuck here. You're going to have some people that may be even judging you. You may even be judging yourself. I could do better. I could open this up. I know I could make more money. I know I could put more skill into this. Don't be too hard on yourself. We got to learn how to crawl before we walk and walk before we run, Taurus. So some of you might be in this energy. You could be leaving a job and starting something over. Remember, you're rebuilding the foundation. So for a few of you, if you are starting over, you're not going to get the big bucks at first. You're putting energy into it. If you're an entrepreneur, you're not fixing to come out here and make $1 billion the first day. I mean, it depends. Depends on who you're connected to and who you're networking with. I'm not going to claim that that can't happen on you guys, because I pray and hope that it does. But for some of us, we got to put some energy into it. And you may have people that are judging you. Maybe you want to do something new and you have people like, oh, you can't do it, or it's not going to work for you. Or you may even have family and friends that are not supporting this dream. I want to do this, but I really don't want to put my money into this. I don't want to invest into it because I don't think you're going to be able to be successful. Some of you may be trying to figure out how you can move forward through this judgment. Don't let it get in your head. I keep hearing somebody like, I can't do it. And that comes up to the Eight of Blades, self-imposed fear, self-imposed bondage. Don't let these people get into your head, Taurus. Especially if these people were betrayers or non-supporters in the beginning. Some of you definitely could be dealing with a air sign person that may not be having your back the way you thought. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Some of you may be pulling back your support from someone because you see them for what they really are. The judgment card could be you looking at someone and going, you know what, I thought you were going to be a good partner or a good supervisor or a good whatever, and you're not. So I do feel like there's some growth that's coming in, you guys, and it could be you looking at your abilities, your skills, and figuring out, how do I move forward with that? Some of you are trying to build up your money. It's like, I have money coming in, but I want more. How do I get things to trickle in faster? I will say that don't get complacent. If you're building something, you're working on a project, you started a job, and you feel like you could do more, you feel like your skill set can bring in more, don't get complacent. A lot of people this year are using, and last year too, and last year I could see more. But this year, it's like, come on. They were using COVID. Like, they don't have any jobs. Nobody's hiring. And it was. It was a shutdown for a while. It was a freeze. People didn't have any idea what this virus was going to do. So a lot of people were like, I have to stay on this job because if I don't, I'm going to get evicted. I'm not going to have food because we were going through it. But we're in a period now where things are starting to open up. Now we got employers that are looking for people because they took that opportunity to get rid of non-productive people or people that didn't want to be there. So some of you are going to have openings that come up and you may be tempted to take these jobs, but make sure that it gives you everything that you need, everything that you want, because you're building your foundation. We definitely see that we have a job that's coming in with longevity. We got a opportunity. For some of you, you're shaking somebody's hand, you're signing a contract, but it's long term. Make sure this is what you want. The Hermit card is telling me that some of you have opportunities coming in, but you got to think about it. Let me research it a little bit. Let me sit back. Let me see exactly what you're doing, because I want to make sure if this is the right opportunity for me. And it's because for a few of you, there may be some travel, some uprooting that has to go in with this job. If not, you may be in a position where you're going global or you're taking your products, you have an online business or a home based business and you're deciding to expand and bring this business bigger. Some of you may even be looking at franchising, bringing more things out there. Some of you may be working for a company where there's expansion and it's like, okay, we have what would you call it? A corporation or a building in Australia. So we need you to go there and train those people. Some of you definitely, I feel like you could be, and it shows up a lot too. You could be a writer, an author. You could be sharing some knowledge with people. You could be teaching, but there is some expansion. And a few of you may not know where it's taking you, but you're making plans for something long term. I definitely feel something long term because you're building some type of foundation with it. We definitely have with the Queen of Coins, money opportunities coming in. If this is a business, you could even be partnering up with family. But we definitely have some type of partnership that's coming in that brings in more money, more people. You just got to be careful of who you partner with because we got that betrayal at the beginning. Some of you may see this coming and be like, I can't partner up with you because I'm trying to move here and you on some other BS. Some of you are signing long-term contracts that may exclude certain people in your life because they've showed you who they are. I feel like you're going to take the time, Taurus, to figure out what works. The Hermit is like, I'm pulling away. I'm not trying to be out in the streets. I'm not trying to be on social media. I'm not trying to be, um, you know, pissing off my time. This is my time to kind of go inward, reflect. What do I want? What do I need? Some of you, it may have been because of this betrayal. You feel like I need to pull away and make some better decisions about the people that I deal with or the things that I choose in my life. I feel like with the Three of Wands that there definitely is some longevity that comes in, and the Chariot card is showing you moving forward, and there's excitement. We got a kid on the skateboard. If you look behind him, there's these people in grayscale. They're with their suits and their briefcases. Their heads are down, and they're like, oh, another day in this dead end job that I don't want, another day in this dead end energy that I don't want to have. And I'm moving on from that because the Chariot card is coming in and we got this kid. He's zipping in with new energy. He's excited. He's moving fast. He's making long term plans. And it's bringing him to the place of the sun, which is a positive energy. Some of you could be settling into a new place, exploring something. This could be with a job. And for some of you, this literally looks like it's going to take you to another country just because she has, what is it, is it a sarong? I don't want to be offensive. If I'm saying it wrong, please correct me. But I feel like that there's someone that is exploring outside of their comfort zone. And this could be she looks Indian. This could be to some place that is far away. This could be you living in a different country and maybe going somewhere else. It just really looks like a positive energy, though. The sun is shining, the clouds are moving out the way. It looks like new buildings. She seems happy and she's golden. This could also speak to golden opportunities, Taurus. But I feel like whatever it is, it's what you want, and it may bring some type of recognition. People know who you are. People know your name. You're putting yourself in front of a spotlight. And maybe because you let go of fears, you stop holding yourself back, or you cut away dead weight that maybe was holding you back. If there were people that betrayed you, Taurus, I feel like you're not dealing with them anymore. You're moving on. I'm going to focus in on my money, on my opportunities, on my foundation. You're pulling away. If you were working 3 jobs, I feel like you have something that's coming in really, really strongly. And it may be too good to be true for a few of you, but it looks like you're going to take this time, this hermit. You're going to take this time to contemplate. Is this what I really want? And then you're going to set up this meeting or this interview. Yeah, I'm shaking hands with this person. I'm making an agreement. I'm moving in agreement towards this person. And it looks like it's going to be really, really good for you guys. We definitely have planting seed and growing something. And we got a lot of different things that are going on, but we got money in that purse that's coming. If you look at that, the man, whoever it is holding the purse, and we got money sticking out. Look how she got that big smile on her face. Bring me your money. Give me your money. I'm going to take your money. Everybody's happy. So you got something coming in that really elevates you, Taurus. It really does. If you got to cut away the dead weight or they fall off by themselves, let them. Don't try to pick them back up, especially if they betrayed you. The camera's pointing right at them. If you see it for what it is, I mean, I know some people like to give second, third, fourth, fifth chances. But for some of you, this is going to hurt you. This is going to throw you off. You're going to get back up and you're going to fight through it because you don't have any other choice. And it looks like that you have a goal that you're trying to reach. But pay attention to people's agendas around you. Pay attention to what they tell you, what they say around you, because they could just be talking anything. And it may be something to kind of get you in your head, make you get in that 8 of blades energy. Oh, you can't do it. Oh, you're not worthy. Oh, you're not ready. So that they can come around you and take what's supposed to be for yours. But you worked so hard towards. Your cards are showing. You're working hard. Your hard work pays off. You didn't just start doing this yesterday. Some of y'all have been climbing this ladder for years. You've been putting energy in for a while. You've been building up your momentum for a while. That betrayal is going to kind of bump you a little bit. Like, what? You know, when you're driving down the car and it's smooth and everything and it's a new highway and all of a sudden you get that, what the hell was that? You know, you look at back in the rearview mirror and you keep pressing on that gas because you're moving forward. You're not trying to go backwards. So be prepared. Some of you got a little bump in the road that's coming, and it maybe it's something that you need to see so that you can cut it early. So that when you get into this mode of success and you have your money coming in, you don't have to deal with that energy because you've already dealt with it. So if something shows itself for what it really is, Taurus, take it for what it really is. You know, grieve on it, pray on it, pull back a little bit, wish the person the best or whatever you want to do with them and move forward because you got the sun card, something positive coming in. You know, we got longevity, making long-term plans, signing something that brings in money, opportunity, prosperity for you for not just a week or a month, but for a while. But you got to be ready for it. All right, my Taurians. I love you guys. Please be safe. Mwah.